Hello everyone, Sean here once again, and we are here with Poly Bridge 3, brand new. This is the first look at this. I just downloaded this. We've been playing Poly Bridge 2 recently just to kind of gear up for this, but I'm excited for this one. Poly Bridge 2 is quite fun. So ready to do this, and I think these are just going to be a couple tutorial levels here. So let's just speed through some tutorials. Taking a look at the first couple of roads here. And we'll get into, we're going to copy, paste here, and bam. As Emerald Lagasse would say, got our little scooter over the bridge. All right, level complete. So we're going to go back to the worlds menu, or campaign, I guess it would say. So classic rock, minor mountains. So yeah, the campaign here broken up a little bit differently. The previous one had worlds with 16 levels. So now we got a couple more worlds, smaller. Actually, I'm just going to paste that there. Do the same thing. Is that going to hold on its own? Probably. Without too much extra effort. There we go. All right, next level, please. Now we're going to build a bigger bridge here. Will this turn the triangles on? Will this length of bridge hold with just trusses? Sure will. Yeah, we're just going to cruise through a couple of these as a little intro, and then once they start to get a little more difficult, we'll break them out and do one bridge at a time for these videos. But I don't think it'd bore a lot of people trying to do these tutorial levels one at a time. So let's come here, set this up all the way across there, and just set up a couple of supports here. I think that should be good. I don't think we really have to worry about it too much, do wall anchors or anything in particular. So still well under budget. All right, World 4. Now, bus is much heavier. We have some steel. Let's do that, but I want to take that out. Just build a simple truss, same thing. So we're kind of previewing the worlds too. Looks like we have a pirate theme over here with a little secret treasure. Let's do a simple road here, doing these trusses, and then just support that from the bottom here. Just want to do that and that. Actually, let's bring that in. I think that'll be good. Yeah, we're just going to cruise through these first level. These definitely more tutorial style ones. Then we'll have some specific. Oh, look at this! It kind of gives us a wavy, bumpy road by doing this snap to grid. So yeah, also a good chance here playing through these just to see what the minor differences are between Poly Bridge 2 and 3. Oops. Going a little bit high on these trusses here. Let's scale that back and aim. I want to make sure this stay roughly over the center there. There we go. I might tick off this snap to grid in a second. but for now it's kind of cool. All right, let's just give this a couple anchor pieces. We have a huge budget here. All right, I think that's all we really need. It's a little bumpy there, but no problems whatsoever. All right. Under plane. All right, so now we're finally getting something squirrely here. Let's bring this one down. Should we just go straight across under this thing? Yeah. So we're introduced here to our first obstacle. I'm not at all intimidated by this obstacle. This is very similar to what we're used to from Poly Bridge 2. And we can easily work around this. I'm not even going to use steel here. I think this will be plenty strong on its own. Ooh, okay, our first break. Finally, we're playing the game. Okay, let's start by just doing a little bit of this to support that piece. And do we need to kick this? I think we just need to kick this out just a little bit. That should be good. The problem there is that momentum, he's driving pretty quick, so as he goes and hits that. So now we should be good. Of course, this police car is driving rather fast too, speaking of. Let's finally pull the grid off so we can come up a little bit. Make this a little bit smoother of a transition rather than hitting those corners. Let's make it a little bit more of a curve. That should be all we really need. Yeah, that was the difference there. Just that tiny little angle. No more than, say, like, 6 degrees or something like that was enough to cause that going at that speed. All right. So now we are dealing with the opposite issue. And do we have an arc yet? We sure do. Let's use the arc. Okay, this is new too. Look where it's placing these dots. That's for the length of road, whatever roads you can get in there. So when we go, we can actually just follow those pieces. That's nice. That's a new addition, and I really appreciate it. So we're not going to do any steel here. We're just going to do... Actually, just copy that. And if we follow that up here, follow that line, make this beautiful intersecting arches. This is one of my favorite designs here, this intersecting arch. That should be strong enough. It sure is. All right. We're just plowing through these levels. Okay. CR09, Rockstar. So we're using our... using this middle mount here. Let's go ahead and throw trusses up there. Oops. Missed one there. And I think, yeah, I don't want that to be a straight piece. I do want that to be a truss. Alright, I think we should be okay if we just do something like this. We are... Oh, we're out of steel. Okay, let's just try it. See if we need anything else. We don't. That's quite easy. Just make our way right through that. Oh, without touching checkpoint. Ah, I didn't see the star there. Okay. Now we're starting to get into our actual challenges. So just make sure that dips below that star. How could I be so silly? That's easy little challenge there. Make sure it hits that star. It can't go straight down. So the only thing I really have to worry about here is that when this van comes down, he's going to be dropping at a slightly stronger angle, slightly higher angle for a higher impact, but I don't really think that's going to be an issue at all. I just want to run it as is. There we go. Star has been struck. Alright. CR10. Go for the gold. Okay. So we need... the only requirement is that... oh no, they both have to touch them. That star is overlapping, so... now it's a gold star, now it's a green star, but we have to get both of them to hit that, so that's not an issue. Just that. Okay, I'm going to take that piece out. We're going to make these meet in the middle. Hope this is offering at least somewhat of a tutorial for somebody who's never played this game before. I am kind of breezing through these because we've played Polybridge 2, but those first couple levels are pretty good intros as you play them on your own. Also, I do like the music a lot in this new version. It's quite soothing. So, I'm going to just aggressively support this with some steel right there. We are well under budget. If that happens to become a problem, we can try it later, but I think we should be alright. We sure are. Yeah, once again, this is just kind of showing you some mechanics of first we show the star, now we show the star requirement with 2 vehicles. So, World 10. So I want to exit back to the campaign and see what's going on here. So, we have now completed Classic Rock. So this is definitely the tutorial section. Moving into Minor Mountains here. So now we're going to start to learn about some suspension and the way that these work, and start to get in a little more challenges. So there's Classic Rock all done within in one quick video. So I'm going to start to break these up, probably with the easier ones, probably group them in smaller sections of 2 or 3, and then as they get harder, undoubtedly these start to get harder and harder as we go down. So we'll probably end up breaking some of those into individual videos as well. But that is Polybridge 3. I'm very excited for this when I come out, and I'll be playing through hopefully all of these levels in the near future. Watch out for those videos. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me a lot. And share this video with anyone you think would enjoy these kind of games. That's all for now, and we will see you all in the next one.